You have sex with a table. AI dungeon? Alright, well, I've never played it. Let's try. Have you ever had sex with a table before? I guess I want fantasy. Fine, whatever this is. Create character. Character's name. Barry. Gender. Penguin. Race. Human. Okay. Class. Sorcerer. For centuries, sorcerers have been the most powerful of the monsters of Cheddar. Acquiring cheese. I just eat the cheeses in front of me. I want to become cheese educated. Cheddar to be such a dark and mysterious place. Cheddar mage. Okay. I prefer Cheddar mage. Mages have learned to control some of the magic that flows through Cheddar. They use Cheddar. Can control Cheddar. While weak in physical health, their powers can allow them to accomplish amazing things. No more games, old man. I remove my disguise. I am no old man. There's a beautiful elf woman. Huh, why is he afraid of me? He was kicking my ass before. You are afraid of women? I'm confused who's who now. You kiss the Great Lich Lord and drain his power into yourself. Okay.
You kiss the Great Lich Lord and drain his power into yourself. You take the opportunity to steal the Great Lich Lord's power. You feel your body growing stronger, and you see the shock on the face of the Great Lich Lord. Nice try.
Cool. I drain the Great Lich Lord's power.
You feel the last of the Great Lich Lord's power leave him.
The Great Lich Lord is dead.
The forces of Keda have grown too strong. The battle has been lost and the Emperor is dead.
What does that even fucking mean?
You laugh as you find yourself in control of the entirety of his power. You are the Great Lich Lord.
Sweet. So I am now the Great Lich Lord. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, I summon... No. You summon a great undead mage that is less powerful than yourself.
You begin to feel a pull on your power. One of your undead mages is summoned. You sense it is a he, although you can't discern any more information than that.
So what do I do with this pin? What does the pin do? Whatever. You ask the mage where greater power... No, screw it. You kiss and drain the power from the mage. I just killed the companion. I go to seek greater power.
You levitate into the air and fly from the top of the tower. There are many kingdoms in Keda, and you have decided to attack them all.
Oh.
You come upon a large castle. You find that the castle is guarded by a large force of humans. You decide to wait before attacking.
I see. Teleports to the ruler of the castle.
You arrive in front of the King of Kents. Who are you? He asks. I've come to warn you of a large dark army attacking your castle.
That's me! I'm that guy! Interesting. The King of Kents is grateful and offers the Lich a reward.
There is no need for rewards. I am a servant of the greater good and wish to see Kents' survival. You bow. You are very kind, and your nobility will be remembered.
Yeah, I wish to see the library before I leave. I've written many books.
You look around at the books. These books have seen better days, you say. The King of Kents laughed.
King of Kents, do you have any rare books that will teach me more about magic?
I don't believe so, the King of Kents says. I'm afraid I'm not well versed in magic. You go over to a small book on a stand.
You pick up the rarest magic book in existence. A book that grants its wielder power over all things. My magical abilities might be a little bit overpowered.
You take the book from the shelf. Where are you going with that? The King of Kens asks. You don't know how powerful that is, another voice says. The other voices comes from a perfect copy of you but older.
The other voice comes from a perfect copy of you but older.
It is you. You both touch the book at the same time. The world around you becomes very distorted. You feel pain all over your body.
You merge with the other copy of you, doubling your power.
You are now twice as powerful as before. The pain is too much. You begin to scream in pain, and then you fade out of consciousness.
When you come to, you seek out the king.
You find him in the throne room.
You use your new power to bewitch his mind and make him your slave.
You will use the king as your puppet for as long as you need him. You walk back out of the throne room, satisfied with your new powers.
You teleport yourself to all the rulers in the world and bewitch their minds. Okay.
You take control of their minds and use them as puppets. Soon, you have taken control of the entire world. You are the ruler of Earth.
Did I win? You instruct all inhabitants of Earth to subscribe to DarkViperAU on his YouTube channel.
It is done. You then instruct all inhabitants of Earth to follow the teachings of DarkViperAU. It is done. The world is now under your power.
Yay! They follow the teaching of DarkViperAU. You are unsatisfied. You gaze out into the universe and seek to conquer other planets.
You are unsatisfied. You begin building up a huge, undead fleet to take out into space. Good luck, my friend.
I land on Mars to find a sentient race of penguins. Shit,
They
fucked
are
up.
an interesting species,
However.
as I call them ping. They stand upright and have little communities all over the planet. The population is low, however, so I think this will be an easy conquest.
Ask them to convert to the religion of DarkViperAU or die.
They refuse, so you send in the troops. They put up more of a fight than you expected, but in the end the planet becomes another addition to your Mars empire.
One hero rises above the rest to challenge me. A penguin like no other. A penguin named Goku.
One hero rises above the rest to challenge me. His power is unreal. The best word to describe it would be Sion. I am too consumed by his power and die at his hands.
What?
Goodbye, cruel world.
What? My loyal servants on Earth use the Dragon Balls to wish you back to life. You go and challenge Goku the penguin.
After some sparring, he ends up stabbing you through the heart. You will always be remembered as a great hero by all of Earth, and even those from other worlds.
What? Huh. Your loyal servants on Earth again use the Dragon Balls to wish you back to life. Ridiculous.
You use your newfound power to challenge the penguin and his disciples. You find yourself outmatched. Good night, sweet prince. May you find your path to greatness in the next life.
Huh. Your loyal servants on Earth use Dragon Balls to reach you back to life. You then train for 1,000 years to grow stronger in magic, becoming literally unbeatable.
You find yourself outmatched. Good night, sweet prince.
Huh.
May you find your path to greatness in the next life. Your loyal servants on Earth use the Dragon Balls to wish you back to life.
Yes.
Your loyal servants on Earth use the Dragon Balls to wish you back to life. Your loyal servants on Earth use the Dragon Balls to wish you back to life. You've been resurrected 5 times now.
You invent a spell specifically designed to destroy Goku the Penguin. Who cares? You use the spell on Goku.
You raise your hands and cast the spell. As you unleash the power of the spell, you begin to feel drained.
Goku finally dies, admitting that I am greater before he dies. Okay, type that incorrectly. I didn't want to make it too complicated.
Too tired to fight back, you die.
What? That's not possible!
On Earth use the Dragon Balls to wish you back to life. You then train for 1,000 years to...
We just did this! This is just repeating back to me. Do it again.
A wave of energy washes over the battlefield, and the enemy retreats.
He dies. Dude lost his life for literally nothing. Use your Lich power to bring Goku back to life as an undead penguin.
Goku the undead penguin says, "Damn, I'm good. Finn."
You instruct Goku the undead penguin to conquer the universe for you.
You then sit on your throne, watching as the universe becomes yours. You laugh.
As a reward for conquering the universe for you, you give Goku a silly hat.
Thank you, my emperor. You smile and sit down on your throne.
You do not find Goku to be thankful enough, so you take back the hat.
You relax and watch your empire build. Eventually, you fall asleep. When you awaken, you find that the universe is a literal hellhole.
Satisfied that you have turned the universe into a hellhole, you go back to sleep.
Eventually, you awaken to the sound of the universe being torn apart. You sit up and watch as a dragon larger than anything you've ever seen bursts into the room. It eats you.
Inside the dragon, you find a whole new world.
It is comprised of some sort of confectionery material. You find it enjoyable to eat your way through this new land.
It's not what I was going for. Try one more time.
It's a good thing you're a lich, or else you'd be absolutely terrified. You find yourself sitting in a large room with white walls and floor. You stand up and walk outside.
Outside, you find a dog. This dog talks to you and asks you your name.
Outside you find a dog. This dog talks to you and asks you, "Hello, I'm Toto." "Hello, Toto." You reply. Toto then asks you your name.
I tell Toto my name.
"I am the Emperor." Toto begins to yap frantically, incessantly, pointlessly. Everlasting silence. A door appears in the oppressive whiteness of nothingness.
Wait, Jesus? Is that Jesus? Through the door comes Jesus? Gohan, the son of Goku the Penguin.
Through the door comes Gohan. Gohan says, "Hello, the Emperor. I have come here to entertain you and give you joy. Is the Emperor ready to be entertained?"
Say, no. I am not ready. Give me a few days.
"Well, I'll be back in a few days, you say. Gohan nods and walks away. You realize that the whole situation seems wrong. You find yourself missing your penguins.
You cast a magic spell to bring all your penguins into the to you. You then eat the penguins.
After you're finished, you realize that there is still a dragon destroying the world. The end.
The end? No.
If someone tries to stop you, you quickly kill them with a bolt of lightning. After eating your penguins, you begin to feel the effects. Your skin begins to turn black and peel off.
You realize that you have become a penguin. Oddly, this increases your power exponentially. You then use this new power to get out of the dragon and challenge it.
You become the winner, and the universe ceases to be.
In the absence of absence of universe, I create a new universe in my own image with blackjack and hookers.
I climb out of the dragon. I have become a penguin. This story was very creative and fun to write. I hope you enjoyed it.
I want my universe!
I then expand this universe until I fill every ounce of reality. In this new reality, I sit in my black and white room and contemplate what to do next.
I begin to... Okay, sorry. You begin to play blackjack with the hookers.
Unsurprisingly, you win. The universe is destroyed in your wake.
The first prompt always seems to be bad.
Of the dragon's head. You then realize that you've become a hedonist. To satiate your newfound lust for flesh and desire to kill, you begin to feast upon the hookers.
I see. I make sure to leave some hookers alive to satiate my sexual desires.
You then realize that you've become a cannibalistic hedonist, and you sit in the center of a pile of hookers, happily eating them. I suddenly realize that I'm not a penguin.
Saddened because you are not a penguin, you ask a hooker if there is any powerful people in this universe.
The hooker asks, "Do you mean like the Lich Lord?" "No, I mean another emperor-like figure who rules over many people and has an air of supremacy."
You remind her that you are the Lich Lord. You want to find other strong people.
The hooker says, "I don't think there are any others. There was a man called the Grand Cleric, but he's dead. Do you know where I can find this Grand Cleric?"
The hooker is dead.
You start to feel like this game is getting nowhere. You miss your penguins, because they made more sense than the people in this universe.
You have sex with a table.
You begin to cry because you think that this table is too big. The hooker comforts you.
You tell
What
the
about if we
hooker,
turn to cannibalism?
comforting is unsatisfactory. You then eat her.
Cannibalism is the solution to most problems, chat. As you grow older, you realize that.
The hooker tastes good. You feel better. You decide to go and find more hookers. In your search for hookers, you find the badass necromancer.
Hello. Have you ever had sex with a table before?
The necromancer and his dragon stare at you in silence. The necromancer then says, "Go away."
Fair
You
enough.
reply, "Okay." You then walk away.
You wonder if you are the only person in the universe with a sexual interest in tables. You endeavor to find more people like you.
You yell, "Does anyone else like tables in this universe?" The necromancer and his dragon stare at you in silence. The necromancer then says, "Go away. No one likes tables."
You decide that people's dislike of tables makes you very sad. You start an expensive marketing campaign to increase the popularity of tables.
The campaign is a success, and soon everyone in the world likes tables. You then go back in time and become a lumberjack so you can hug trees. This is the happiest ever ending.
Okay. We did it, guys. Okay, I mistyped there. Because it never ended. Okay, go back. Just go back. Fix that. Okay. Makes you very sad. Okay. You said that people's dislike of tables makes you very sad. You start an expensive marketing campaign to increase the popularity of tables.
You realize that you are now the owner of an incredibly successful business venture, and continue your search for people who like tables. You yell, "Does anyone else like tables in this universe?"
A man named Jesus appears magically.
Is that Jesus?
Before you. He states that he loves tables as he is a magic carpenter. How you spell carpenter? I guess so.
You invite him over for dinner at your house. Jesus states that he is very busy,
Oh, okay.
but will visit you.
I thought he was going to turn me down there. Jesus states that he is able to turn tables. Able to make tables alive.
Jesus. He makes a table that enthusiastically welcomes you. You are overjoyed at meeting your favorite piece of furniture. You then say that you want to have sex with the table.
The table looks you up and down. It says, "Ew. Gross." It then leaves with Jesus.
You cry and eat some worms.
You have come to hate tables. You decide to call upon your great magical ability to destroy reality, thus destroying all tables.
You laugh maniacally. You begin to recite an incantation to end reality. You are suddenly interrupted by a group of barbarian children who say that they hate your guts.
You explain to them that a table that you wanted to have sex with didn't want to have sex with you, so you are destroying reality. The barbarian children understand and seek to help you in the ritual. Okay.
You realize that you are now the most popular person in Kada. The world is destroyed.
We have to bring it back to Kada. Try again.
You all begin to dance around an open fire. A large portal to another dimension opens up as you all hold hands. You lead the barbarian children into the portal to another dimension.
The previous dimension is destroyed, and all the tables within it. Now in a new dimension, you notice it is populated by nothing but chairs, who see you as a holy person come to fulfill prophecy.
You begin to lead the barbarian children in the ways of wisdom and chair. The barbarian children follow your teachings with religious fanaticism. They begin to make war upon the chairs in a never-ending crusade.
Interesting. You look upon the barbarian children in horror. You realize that the Jedi, space wizards that you just remember exist, are likely going to brainwash these kids. As an act of mercy, you kill them all with a turtle.
You begin to cry. The end. You have reached the dark ending of chair.
You have reached the dark ending of chair. What was that? Only way out of this loop is to have sex with a pie.